Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsundry.blogspot.com, and today we're going to talk about brain dumping, or brainstorming, I think is what they called it when I was in high school. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is taking some time and for me, when I did this, my brain was kind of on overload. This is not something that I've done a lot in the past, but for this project that I was working on, it was perfect. Now you might say, what does that have to do with planning at all? And I will show you in just a second. So what I did is I started with this cute notebook that I had, and as you can see, I'm running out of pages in it, and I thought, well, this is perfect because I can start doing my dump. And then I sat down and I even dated it, so I kind of had an idea of when I was going to do it. And it's not something that I'll necessarily keep, but it just helped me think through my planning. So the reason I did this is because I am realizing that even with the planning that I do and the different planners that I have, I'm not managing things effectively. So I just started writing, and I think I probably wrote for about 15 minutes of everything I could think of, and how do I want to do this, and how do I want to plan it, and how do I want to make sure I get it done. And I just started scribbling things in, and as you can see, I scribbled everything in red. I scribbled in. On the next page you see headers that I had started, but the black I came back in and did later. And then I had more red here, more red here. I think that was the end of the red. So I did that on the 23rd of January, and I looked at it a time or two over the next few days, kind of mulling over everything I had just dumped on the page. And then I went back in and I started linking ideas, and I did a little bit of that when I was originally brainstorming. But you see with the black, I went back in and I started changing, or linking things together a little bit better, and then also deciding, okay, these are the questions I asked when I was dumping all that stuff out of my brain. Now what am I going to do with those? And so, for instance, do I want to include an actual morning and evening routine? No, I'm not going to do that. Am I going to include Sunday and Saturday? Yes, because though Sunday is not a day that I typically do a lot of work, that's a day of rest, it's a day I'm busy at church, there's still some tasks that I needed to divide into Sunday. Do I want to put my prayer request in there? No, I decided, no, I'm not. I'm going to do that at a separate place. Do I want to index? Yes, I do. So then I took those items that I had linked. Then I came over here. This is my daily list. These are, and by daily, I don't mean things that I do every single day. They're things that through the course of a week, they have to get done. So I took those and I started breaking things down into what I'm going to do every day. So you can see on Sunday, pretty light day as far as household chores. I clean out the fridge, and what I mean by clean out the fridge is I just get rid of food that's been in there that's too old to eat, and I'll clean the litter box. That's pretty much it. And so I wrote all of that down so that I could start getting it in there. Now, this is actually for a new thing that I'm adding to my normal planning, and I went ahead and I broke down and purchased this Moleskine journal, and I'm just going to show you kind of what it looks like. I've started playing in it in a little bit, but I got the dotted one, and as you can see, I've already started numbering odd pages. That's coming up in a future video. But I decided exactly what I want in it and how I'm going to incorporate that into my planning. Now, I use, as my main planner, I use my personal size Filofax. It's also my wallet. So my goal was to find a Moleskine planner that would actually fit inside of it, and I don't have access to them in the town that I live without going to the city, but I thought by the sizes that the next size down was going to be too small to actually accomplish what I want to accomplish with this book. And so I went ahead and got this one, and I'll tell you, it's not going to fit in my planner, but I can still tuck it in my purse, and it's going to go hand in hand. I'm not replacing my Filofax. I am using it to make things better between the systems. So come back for another planner quick tip, and in the meantime, try your hand at some brain dumping. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go with the project? Just sit down and just write down everything that flows out of your brain, and then you can start linking those ideas together and see how it can help you with your planning or with your projects, or maybe something else you want to do. So give it a try. Thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.